What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Fabulous followers. I'm just in a good mood. I got good energy right now. I don't even know what the next vlog will all be all about. But I thought, why don't I go ahead and tap out an intro right now? Just filled up my car, getting me a Tuesday special deluxe wash. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell a friend to tell a friend. Fabulous followers, I have been so anxious to share this review with you guys. Little disclaimer, I probably own every single book that TD Jakes has put out, and I've probably only read 30% of those, and I've never read one completely. So when he dropped Disruptive Thinking, which not too long ago came out, he's actually about to start a book club with it, and I'm thinking about going through the book club and just reading it again. So I did get through all 12 chapters. Right now I'm in the back where there are some personal interviews. There's like another couple, I don't know, maybe 40 so pages from different people that he interviewed. And I'm gonna read those, and I don't know, maybe I should give a little review. Disruptive Thinking, 12 chapters, amazing book. When I first saw about it, before I got the book for Mother's Day, I thought like disruptive thinking. I want to read it to help me disrupt my thinking, because I had took a pause on my book 2 of the Parenting 911. My son and I had a really good conversation on Mother's Day. We actually did a video. He told me that's what he wanted to do. And he ordered me food. He ordered him food. And so we have dinner together on Mother's Day, but just with him in Detroit and me in Wisconsin. And it felt amazing. But part of that conversation, he was just openly honest with me. I appreciate his feedback a lot of times about the fact that some of the statements that I make, and I've heard this before, sound judgmental. So I thought, well, let me pause on that, read the Disruptive Thinking book, and see if it kind of challenges my thinking. And actually what I ultimately ended up finding out by reading this book is that I myself am a disruptor. Read the book, you'll learn more about it, but what I'm here to do is give you a review, in my words, in my opinion, just kind of summarizing the real meaty pieces of what disruptive thinking was all about. So one of the first points, he said, your new life will cost you your old one. You can't do what you did in the past and think it's going to get you the results you want in the future. Because if that was possible, you would already have said results, right? Right. New life will cost you your old one. Take it. The mountain you see is yourself. Self-sabotaging is a very real thing. We know that. I know it all too personally. I feel like I jinxed my son with it also. But move your way. Move out your way. Move out your own way, however they say it. You are your mountain. Born looking like our parents, but we die looking like our decisions. That was like a mic drop, like a meditation piece all in itself, right? Like, what are you doing in your life and to your life that's gonna show up when you lay on your resting place for good? Whew. We are the people we've been waiting on. For years, I used to say, where's the Malcolm X's? Where's the Martin Luther Kings? Where's the Rosa Parks? Where is the this person? Where is the that person? I'm all of them. I'm all of them. And I feel like I treaded lightly for so long because I had to be there for my son. He was my ultimate. I know he was God's child too, and God was going to make provisions, but I could have went a lot harder for some situations. Now, I've had some facilities shut down. I've had some facilities very much investigated to the fact where they had to partner with another company in order to not close. But it's like, how do I want to say it? I did it in a comfortable spot. Here more recently, I've let the comfort go. I'm willing to stand up, speak up, regardless of backlash, and I'm here for it. So I haven't pushed any revolutions. I haven't led any protests. I've been part of protesting, but we are the people that we've been waiting on, you guys. So let's handle it. The sad part about it is African Americans could really run the world if we realized our power and worked together. You see family businesses 55,000 times more in other ethnicities than you will see in African Americans. Facts. All right, this was a heavy one. Black wealth leads a child into a situation of financially providing for their parent at some point. White wealth reproduces. They're able to get inheritance, properties, businesses. Black wealth, at some point we calling our kids to ask them for money. Ask my son if you want to know if that's true. The blessing of moving to Madison was the first time that I was not able to only stay out of his pockets, but help him too. Sometimes the risk is worth the reward. So basically what I'm saying right here, my words got chopped off. I was letting it be known that, again, I have not earned a paycheck since April. That was the risk, right? But the reward has been a magnificent You're immersed in pain so much that you can no longer see your power. It's like when people be saying all these amazing things about me and I look back like, who are they talking about? Because I've been living in my pain. I've been living in survival mode. I get jaded and shadowed, and that's what made me accept relationships and people in my life that never should have been there, because I was in my pain, not in my power. And when you have more people around you, my circle right now is so small, it's a dot. But when I tell you they go so hard for me, they preach and pour into me. They check in with me. They genuinely care about me. They would do what needed to be done for me. But the most important part is the fact that they remind me of my power non-stop. You can't do it all alone. Perfect segue to his next point. You cannot do it all alone. A book that I've wanted to read that I have not finished was called Who, Not How. And that's where the can't do it alone piece comes in too. You have a vision, but other people will add to that vision and birth it in a way you never saw possible. That's why you don't do it alone. Observe everything and assume nothing. Like, have you ever walked up on a situation and the parent looked angry and the child was screaming and crying, and you felt like the mom was or the parent was being a bad parent just because they weren't consoling their child or whatever the case may be? What if in your observation you continue to watch and you realize that this mom just lost her mom and she's at the store because she needs to pick up some medication to help her cope with her sleeplessness, her anxiety and depression about losing her mother. She couldn't leave her son with anyone else, so she brought him with her. And yet we will assume that she's doing something wrong. Never assume, always observe. Communication should reflect the observation. Another segue. Like, if you really checking for me and you really seeing the dynamics of everything around us, the communication should flow. We shouldn't be so far off from each other when we're both in observation of the same thing. My experiences are going to cause me to see it in a slightly different lens. However, if you actually observe that would be a good pinpoint for our conversation versus you not paying any attention to the situation, pretending like nothing is happening. And then when we come to the table to sit together to discuss it, you are foreign to the matter. Connections are the key to communication. The more I'm connected to you, the better I can communicate with you. The more I see a connection that should be made with you, the better I can communicate with you, and vice versa, right? That's in the business sector, in the family unit, in relationships. Connection is the key to communication. If you don't have it, you'll watch that communication suffer. And time is not our friend. Time is not our friend. Be the light in the world, not just a candle in your own home. Be the light in the world, not just a candle in your own home. What are your fences? What is standing between you and what you want and can do? And what does that look like for you? My fences are survival. I've always been in survival mode. So my fences, I used to worry, like, if I leap over the fence, I'm going to lose everything here. I've lost everything here so many times and gotten back better and further that that fence is almost invisible to me now. Explore the why and not the what. It's just like when I say I don't focus on the behavior, I focus on the communication and the emotion behind the behavior. Same thing. Your mind is fragile. We become slaves to our ego. To lead, you must listen. To lead, you must listen. What do people get when they get you? What do people get when you become a part of their life? Your purpose is more important than your pain. I'm going to put that one probably on my bathroom mirror. Your purpose is more important than your pain. That's going to be one of my daily meditation pieces. Strengthen what remains. Stop worrying about who left, how they left. Strengthen who didn't. Strengthen what is. Strengthen all before you. Fall your way forward. Just keep moving. Fall your way forward. Ooh. Black men who haven't received the love of their community, the warmth and the love of their community, will burn it down to get said warmth from the fire. Metaphor, see it for what it is. African American males who do not receive warmth and love from their community will burn the community down to feel said warmth from the fire. Deep. Separate the issue from the person. If there's anything that a marriage counselor would probably tell you, I'm sure that would be high up on the list. And every time T.D. Jakes talks about him and Sarita's head clashes, they always say they can get past it because the issue is not who she is or who he is. The issue is not a representative of them. The issue is just the issue. You still are who you are that I love so much. I still am who I am that you love so much. So separate the issue. Empathy over ultimatums. If you don't do this, I'm gone. Man, it's been really hard for you to love me this way. I get that it's been from your broken past. Can we do some journaling? Can we go to therapy? Empathy over ultimatums. Ask your child who they are, not how they are. Who are you? Hey, Jesse. Hey, Tabitha. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Crystal. Who are you? What do you mean, Mom? Who are you? I'm a nice person who likes jazz and plays instruments. And then you take that and you find opportunities to immerse them in music, in jazz. Create the environment for them to flourish. That's why you need to know who they are and not how they are. I love that one. I wish he would have told me that when my baby was 6 months old. Behaviors are the language of the unheard. I put this on my Facebook because it moved me so much when I read it. Behaviors are the language of the unheard. It's communication. Every behavior is communication. No matter how graphic, gothic, pathetic it can be, it's communication. It doesn't matter where you start, but it matters where you finish. And the last point from disruptive thinking, keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving. I hope this resonated with you. I hope that you will go get a copy of the book, maybe join his book club. Any comments you want to make in the comments? As always, thank you for rocking. This close to going to the barbershop and add a new color. I'm going to just be clear about that, but I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying. Then I said 50 is when I will start my dreads. And 50, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell a friend, tell a friend. Namaste.
When it comes to it, and you still gotta feel me. A house is a heart, I don't own no realty. Thought I paid my dues, but the game still build me. They took my innocence, no surprise I pled guilty. Used to love to hit the court, now I hate to go. Used to rake leaves for money, now they pushing snow.